Good evening again. Welcome from the comfort of my home. As I say, it's a little bit chilly out there and daft to be sitting in the corner telling you about my adventure to London. Um, it went very well. This is the second longest trip in the corner that I've had, and let me tell you, it was totally different from the last one. Set off. Plenty of charge, 100%, plenty of range, just under 300 miles or just over 300 miles, I can't exactly remember. But down at the M11 services, Cambridge services, stopped off at the Ion City charger. There was plenty of charging places and there was two or three available, which was great. It is a rapid charger, very rapid charger. The downside is it costs a lot of money to charge up, about 70 pence per kilowatt hour, which is is really disgusting, to be honest with you. But they provided the service. It's a rapid charger, and it was a motorway service area. So I suppose in this country we expect that. Anyway, topped it up to about 93%. Tootled off down to London, packed up in the hotel. Used the Docklands Light Railway and the London Underground because the hotel in the Docklands was literally 5 minutes walk across the way there. So used the London Underground and Docklands Light Railway. Left the car parked up in the car park. I did notice that Zap Map was telling me that not 100 yards away there's 14 charging points, around about 22 kilowatts as well. I thought, well, I can't see them, so I had to walk around the building. And yeah, sure enough, there's 14 of them, but they are in a private underground car park, and there's a big sign saying no access to the general public. So sorry, Zap Map, but the information is wrong on that one. Anyway, set off back from London, plenty of charge in the car, but I thought I'll stop off at the M11 Cambridge services again, and we can have a bite to eat, break the journey. To say, took about an hour and three quarters, 2 hours. Break the journey, stretched my legs, and say I'm still recovering from abdominal surgery, so it was a good stop off point, albeit a little bit expensive. Had a little bit of a problem with the Iron City getting the charger to work. What I didn't realise is when I first stopped down there, I hadn't downloaded the app. I'd just gone to Google and asked it to load it up, but it hadn't loaded correctly onto my phone. And I basically went through Google to their app, charged it up the first time. But what I needed to do, I'd left the app open, but I needed to actually download the app. So when I downloaded the app to charge up, it was a conflict between the two. It took about 10 minutes to sort it out, but I didn't need the help of the helpline or anything like that. The majority of people that were there were plugged in, tap, 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 payment, yes, tap, tap. There you go. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Brilliant experience. Second trip out, longest trip out, and what can I say? It was totally different from the first one. So I'm well pleased. It's what is the date today? It's Wednesday, the 25th of August. On Tuesday, the 31st of August, I think it's Tuesday, going down to Cornwall. So I live in the city of York, so we're off down to Cornwall, which is about 360 miles. So that should be interesting. So we'll let you know how that goes. Thank you ever so much for listening to me ramble on in these videos. Like I say, the Kona's fantastic. Most electric vehicles seem to be great. I've spoken to a few people at the charging points. They think they're fantastic. They think they're great. Like I say, charging. My first experience was a little bit like the Wild West, but the second experience with a little bit of planning and a bit of hindsight of what to expect was a lot better. And say the third one is down to Cornwall, and we'll see how we go with that one. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope it's been entertaining. Sorry it's not sat in the car, but like I say, it's too dark and it's a little bit chilly out there, so I thought I'll do it from my own home. Thank you.